Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy M.K.S here, back at you again with another video. Hope everyone's doing well. Can't think of much else to say for an intro, but yeah, I hope everyone's doing well out there. As I mentioned quite a few times before, I'm a fan of Italian football and have been since about roughly '96, so about 24 years ago or so, approximately. But anyway, yeah, so I'm quite old, obviously, but so I thought I'd do a video. I've been thinking about it for a while. When I came to do this video, a lot of time I get these ideas and I get really excited about them, and then when I go to do them, I come up with another idea, and I have to sort of tell myself to push that other idea out of the way, because in other words, I take on too much and I come up with one idea and then another, and I struggle to do one thing at a time, which is not very good because you can't really give your 100% focus to that one thing. But anyway, because I was thinking of doing some videos about Asian startups, SMEs, and like small and medium-sized enterprises, for anyone who doesn't know what that means, and things like that, social enterprises, supporting startups and SMEs and Asian entrepreneurs to grow their businesses and things like that, start their own businesses and start Asia and things like that. But anyway, I know it's sort of a bit quirky. I'm going from one thing to another. Strangely, as an Italian football fan from England, I know that the Premier League is said to be the biggest league in the world. I was thinking, like, for anyone who stumbles across this video who is not a football fan, I mean, this probably wouldn't be that interesting for you, but hopefully I'd love to be able to explain football. I know I've mentioned this before, but I'd love to be able to explain football in a way that someone who doesn't even like football, maybe even someone who hates football, says, oh, this is quite interesting, actually. There's quite a lot to football. It's not just kicking a ball in the field. There's a lot of tactics, strategy, and things like that. And when I make these videos, to be honest, I have a really quirky sort of dream about hopefully going viral with these videos, hopefully for a positive reason, not for something embarrassing, but going viral for a positive reason. And the money, if it does make enough money, then, or any money, then I could donate that to Italian football, to like sort of buy football pitches and buy footballers from other countries like the clubs do, you know. And yeah, I'd love to encourage somehow people to support Italian football all around. I know I'm talking about Asia at the moment, supporting Asia, but I'd love to encourage fans from Asia to support Italian football. Sorry, made that quite difficult. And also Celtic, as a Celtic fan as well, but which is another club I'd love to somehow support financially to compete with their Premier League players. I think I'm a bit naive on the numbers, but I mean, like in the Premier League, they could buy players for like hundreds of millions, or not hundreds of millions, but like for 100 million, and to buy like this Scottish league where Celtic is based. Like if they buy a player for like 30 million, it's seen as a huge deal. I don't know what the most expensive players are, but they're much less than the Premier League, which has like Man City being bought, and which had been bought a few years ago, and Newcastle, which it looks like it's being bought by some Saudi owners, which I talked about recently. But yeah, so I'd love to know. I'd love to somehow find a way to encourage people from Arab countries and also Indian and Chinese and other such businesses to buy Serie A clubs and put loads of money in. I know Inter Milan's owned by like Suning, which is a Chinese company, and it probably gets loads of fans in China, hopefully. But and when I went to the San Siro to watch one of the games, I saw like there were a lot of Chinese tourists, and I think a lot of them are supporting Inter because of the Chinese ownership. But I was thinking, like, if somehow Serie A was marketed so well that it could compete with the Premier League to get wealthy owners to buy. Oh yeah, what I was going to say is like Man City is owned by people say it's pretty much owned by like country, because people put so much money in, like billions. So I'm sure they don't put all the money from their country in there, but into it obviously, but they've invested quite a lot for whatever reason. But yeah, I'd love to encourage people to to do the same for Italian football clubs like AC Milan and Juventus. I'm not sure if but for the right price. I was going to say I'm not sure if the Juventus owners would sell the club, but for the right price. I know Juventus probably does have a fair amount of investment, but as I say, I thought I'd cover the video to ask or to discuss the thought about Serie A competing with the Premier League, and if so, how could they do so? And I know it's some people might say it's only football, so it's not really as important as the issues going on in the world, like about people suffering in poverty and the other stuff I want to do. But obviously, I know I'm repeating myself quite a lot, but for a lot of videos I've made before, I talked about how I think it's important to have fun as well. So though I like to help people, I still want to talk about the football stuff and like my dreams to help Serie A or even Italian football generally at a lower level, especially at youth football, to be competitive, to become the top league, or at least one of the top leagues, or at least better than it is now. Probably is already near the top, but I think it's a fair bit behind the Premier League. But yeah, so and Celtic as well. I've often thought, like, imagine if Indian and Chinese entrepreneurs bought the club and like poured loads of money into the club, and we had fans all around the world, and that sort of thing. So I'm hopefully I'll cover some more videos in the future about this sort of stuff. But hope you enjoyed it. Probably waffled a bit and didn't have many figures with me, but as I say, I'd love to be able to get someone who doesn't like football to watch one of my videos and be like, actually, this guy's quite interesting. The way he talks about football is quite interesting. But anyway, if you made this far, I really appreciate it. Please like the video and share it. Subscribe if you haven't done so, please. I really appreciate it. And I'll leave this video with, I don't want to waffle too much, but I'll leave this video with a question. How do you think Serie A clubs of Italian football could become more popular in Asia? Yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. Peace out.